say this, Netroots Nation. First and foremost, before I give you your closing remarks, I want to thank each of you. And I want you to lean in when I say this because many times we don't hear the words thank you. On behalf of Anthony Robinson and his entire amazing team, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And this is going to be a real quick close, but it's important that everything that you have consumed and heard over the past 2 days, you have a call to action, because that's what we do. We're action-oriented leaders. Now, in 2018, the late, great Congressman John Lewis tweeted the following: "Do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful, be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, a week, a month, or even a year. It is the struggle of a lifetime. And never, my fellow humans, never be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble." Now, as each of us prepare to head home, again, I've been honored to pour into you a question. Now, for those that were with me at City Winery, y'all will get this when I say this. Pull out your phones. We're going to take some notes here. I want to ask you, as you're walking out that door, what are you leaving with? I'm not talking about the badge. I'm not talking about the swag. I'm not talking about all the context, not even your notes. I'm asking, what is the one idea, the one strategy, the one connection, or the one lesson that you are committed to putting into action when you return home? Because the true measure, Netroots Nation, is not what happened here in the city of brotherly love, also known as Philadelphia. It is up to each of us in this room to get real complete with what happens next. What happens when each of us return to our communities? And I'm going to say that word again because we've started to lose sight of what that truly means: community. When we continue organizing, when we continue educating, when we continue advocating, when we continue just like you did over the past 2 days, show up. So again, before you walk out these doors, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and pull out your phone. And in the spirit of inclusion, we don't judge. If you got a flip phone, that's okay. And in the phone, I want you to make a note, and I want you to answer this question, please, because I can already feel the synergy of greatness in this room. And I know that many of us are GSDs. Anybody know what a GSD is? We get stuff done. What is one action that I will take in the next 30 days because of what I gained, learned, and consumed at Netroots Nation 2026? I'm just asking you for one action. Now, next to that note in your phone, I want you to give yourself a deadline of commitment. Because commitments without actions are simply good intentions. There's nothing wrong with good intentions, but guess what? We didn't come here for just good intentions. We came here for actions. We came here to make a measurable and impactful difference. So as we look ahead to the month of November, please let me make this clear. Our mission, Netroots Nation, is clear. Return home. Please be committed to do your part. Have the uncomfortable conversation. Make that courageous call. Knock on the door. Register that uncertain voter. Listen to them. Lead with these a little bit more than you lead with these. Lead with inquiry and support the candidate that truly, truly cares, not through words, but through actions about your community because you deserve it. Mobilize your community every action that each of us in this room can demonstrate it matters. We are standing on the shoulders of our ancestors. And many of us in this room wouldn't be in this room if it had not been for our ancestors. So guess what? You're obligated. It's not a negotiable. The fight for justice does not end after an election. The fight for equality, and more importantly, equity, it doesn't end after an election. The work requires all of us 24/7, 365, and we have to, in the words of the great Apollo Creed, as he looked into Rocky Balboa's eyes right here in the city of Philadelphia, there is no tomorrow. So tonight, I'm going to leave with you 3 words, and I want you to repeat after me. The first word is go. The second word is fight. And the third word is win. On the count of 3, we're going to create that magnanimous, infectious synergy. And we're going to say it as a unified group of individuals. On the count of 3, go, fight, win. 1, 2, 3. Go, fight, win. One more time. Go, fight, win. Listen, I love y'all so much. Go back to your communities and continue spreading this love. Fight, just like Congressman Lewis taught us. Do the good fight. Win the good fight. Fight for the future that you deserve and that you believe in. And win not just for yourselves, but for the generations that are counting on us to get this right, just as we depended on the generations that we're standing on. Thank you so much for your leadership. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for staying in the good fight. Safe travels home, and we will see you next year in Denver, Colorado. God bless you.